sorry. How is everyone's Friday going? I told you guys, I was like, I think there's going to be news dropping on Friday. And I was right. There is news dropping, or there is news that dropped today. Maybe not for Tokusatsu, but for American Tokusatsu. My mic is so... This arm is just dead. This is what 5 years of streaming with a mic arm from Wish does. Bought the Lupin Ranger Udos because they don't got SHF, unfortunately. Remember the sadness when SHF just stopped doing Sentai for a while? Boom Boon's final episode is coming tomorrow. We officially stop the Boom Boom tomorrow. Not us officially. We're stopping it on Monday when we watch it on stream. But Toei officially is stopping the Boom Boom tomorrow. I would ask if anyone thinks if Boondario is going to come back alive. But we've seen him a lot in Gojujur already. So he'll probably be back alive. Actually, I guess he dies in Gojujur too. So he died twice. I am very curious on if they'll announce a Boom Boonger King Oger movie. You guys see me like blinking at like lean to my eye for a second. A Boom Boonger King Oger movie tomorrow. Because if I remember correctly, they announced the Dawn Brothers King Oger movie like the day King Oger ended. Saw some Gav leaks and it was sick. We're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about them here. Feel like he's going to stay dead until the crossover. That would be crazy if he stays dead and then they have to go into the underworld in King Oger for a third time. They have to go find Boondario in the underworld for the third time. I feel like the next one is, or I hope the next one is as good as this one. I'm going to rank Boom Boonger, everything about it, story, characters, and everything next Wednesday after it's over. So that'll be next Wednesday's stream is ranking Boom Boonger. And we'll talk about everything, your guys' opinions, my opinions on it, where I think the characters land, because I think there's some really not great characters in there, and then there's some good characters in there. So we'll see. What's up, Paul? So we finally killing Robo Michael Jackson? I mean, fingers crossed, right? That's what we're hoping for. Also, are they gonna race? Is there a race? Is there a Big Bang Grand Prix that like they set up this whole first half and then everyone was like, second half is gonna be the Big Bang Grand Prix. Let's go. And then it's just never came. But Moojer needs the Car Ranger crossover. I've only seen the Car Ranger part of Gokaiger, and I really liked. Red Racer is his name in that. I really liked Red Racer in that. The race was in our hearts all along. Robo Michael Jackson, I really need to catch up. Dude, there is Robo Michael Jackson in it. Awesome car theme Sentai. I love the fact of the three crossovers they did. I'm pretty sure I was going to say that would probably be standard, but Gojuger kind of crosses over with everybody, and we've seen 3 already. So like Gojuger will have much more, but I wouldn't be surprised if going forward 51, 52, whatever they do after that, if you don't see 3 crossovers each time just to get those Robo Universe toys popping. You know what I mean? When Moojer was my first Sentai, I'll miss it. I remember that feeling. Don't worry. I remember that feeling. By the way, on the side, some people hate Gotchard and some don't. Why is that? If you like Gotchard, don't let other people ruin your perception of it. Like it for you. If you don't like Gotchard, fucking welcome to the club, baby. Gotchard fucking sucks. Woo! Boo! Boo! We don't talk about Gotchard. Momotaro always fights his team. I am realizing, this is something I realized this week. I was thinking about Dawn Brothers over again. I was thinking about all of Reiwa Sentai. And I think Dawn Brothers might be my second to the bottom Reiwa Sentai. I think Dawn Brothers is, and don't shoot me here, this is my personal opinion. This is my personal opinion. I think Dawn Brothers is incredibly overhyped compared to the season before it and the season after it. And I also think that it is one of the most unfulfilling experiences I've ever had when watching a full season of Tokusatsu. That is how I feel. I don't hate it. I enjoy it. The highs are really high, trust me. But I think as a full package, it's very unfulfilling for me. From a plot perspective, I understand your point. That's what I mean. Is like, I'm sorry. I am an adult. It's really hard for me to like go back and watch older seasons because they're so long. Like seasons of Tokusatsu span a year. They're so long, like 48 episodes. And I can't watch 48 or 50 episodes, however long Dawn Brothers was. And then at the end go, well, that was a year of my life. Like, cool. And that's how I felt about Dawn Brothers. What are your predictions for the Boom Boom finale? We're going to talk about this right now because I want to know your guys' prediction. We have one screenshot that matters here, okay? One screenshot that matters. Some of you probably have seen it already. I'm going to let you guys give me your take. What do you think happens tomorrow here? What do you think happens here? What if Taya dies is crazy. So, probably White Ranger would be 100% understandable. Getting a new Sentai in the final episode isn't unheard of. I'll put that out there right now. We also have that pop-up that we talked about. A few weeks ago, where they have the one helmet that's a question mark, and it's just the Boom Boonger symbol. And the theory there was that she or someone gets that helmet and becomes a new Boom Boonger with the Boom Boonger tire symbol as a helmet. And that would make sense if she's like channeling the gasoline of Boondario or something like that. And that's what the prevailing theory is, that a lot of people are throwing out, that she becomes like the embodiment of Boondario and becomes, you know, a Boon White or what be it. I would love to see it. I think Shirabe, when she is on screen, is a good character. She's had some really interesting moments, some really good moments. I don't think she's got like a full-on arc that like the rest of our Boom Boomers have gotten, but I think it'd be cool, especially as like throwing her in last minute, one off, and she helps the team win or whatever. But I like don't love that they have one girl all season. They like committed to this team being one girl. And then the last episode, they're like, psych, here's another one. Like, dude, you should have just done this earlier. You should have just done this earlier. Let her be a if you're going to let her be a ranger, let her be a ranger. This episode got to be an hour. It's not going to be an hour. It never is. Personally, I think I'm at that point where I think she changes. If this is a bait, releasing a screenshot of it is crazy. Releasing a screenshot of it just to be a gigantic bait of something that people have been asking for all season is crazy. Boy, Jimmy, thank you for the follow. I think that's insane. So I think they'll probably actually do it. She'll probably be Boone White. We'll see more of her later on in the crossover movies and such. This is crossing my fingers. And then maybe she gives away, maybe Boondario. I don't think Boondario doesn't get resurrected till the crossover movies. He's got to come back tomorrow, right? Like, there's no shot they keep him dead until the crossover movies. But if they do, her being Boone White until then, and then giving the powers back for him to come back to life, that would be cool. She will hench and get shot down. Somebody said she would be like a Deca, what is it, Deca Gold that it happens to? Or Deca Orange? Which the Deca Ranger that gets like gunned down in cold blood while they're henching? Deca Gold, yeah. Maybe he becomes her changer and it's a drive Trideron situation. That would be sick as hell too. If he's in all their changers, that'd be fire. Are you ready? Paul, thank you for the screenshots in chat. You guys are like so good, or in Discord. You guys are so good at posting shit in Discord. I will see it and it'll be like posted on somebody's Twitter or something, or like the official Toei accounts like a minute ago. And then I'll go to the Discord and you guys already have it in there. And I'm like, you guys are fire. So quick with it. So quick with it. You think she's defeating Spender? That would be nuts. If she defeated Spender, that would be nuts. I think she probably... If you had to ask me before last week, I would be like, oh, she obviously fights Chasiro. She fights Chasiro and brings him back, or whatever the case may be. But now that Chasiro's not a bad guy anymore, now that he's back to the good side, I think she's at the ISA still. She's not at the wedding place. So I think she's got to... Silver Phoenix, thank you for the follow. I think she's got to freaking fight the other girl, but the other girl like doesn't have any skills, right? Like she's not gonna go 1v1 with a Boom Boonger. Can you also say Bond should have gotten Hoji, not some random ass women? I don't know who that is. She does have a gun, so maybe she can go 1v1 with a Boom Boonger. Maybe she can go 1v1 with a Boom Boonger. Hey, Hawk, I think I might have some idea of what the next Sentai power-up may be. The next Gojuger one. Oh, they're from Deca Ranger? I've never seen Deca Ranger. I've just seen the opening and ending that we watched the other day. Do you think for the crossover, they'll give Taya a new form like Prince? Not like a new form like Prince, but I think Taya will probably get the gold armor from King Oger. I think he'll probably get the gold armor from King Oger or his own sword. All right, the other thing I want to talk about is we do have some sort of news, some sort of motion. People are like, Power Rangers is dead. Power Rangers is dead. The end of Power Rangers is here. I'm here to tell you that's not true. That's not true. We've got motion today, everyone. We've got the Power Rangers official Instagram. And when I got sent this video this morning, I got a message that said, you've been sent a reel by Power Rangers. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? I got sent a reel by Power Rangers. Power Rangers doesn't post reels anymore. What's happening? This is what we got. Chills. Chills. Absolute fucking... No, it's... We talked about these leaks last week about the Power Rangers reignition line. We have our first silhouetted look of them here. There are some things I can say about these. One, let me go over to the Green Ranger. It's not gonna let me open it. Let me go back then. When the Green Ranger pops up, he's right here. This, like, There's his hand, and that's his shoulder right here, and this is the Dragon Dagger. This Dragon Dagger is going to be absolutely fucking huge. Do you guys understand this? Like, these are 6-inch figures. This Dragon Dagger is going to be huge comparatively. But what is the chance it will be MMPR? Yeah, these are MMPR. The first 6 of these toys will be MMPR. Like you guys are saying in the chat, yes, it is milking Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, obviously. The fucking logo's right there. That's what it's called, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition line. But these Instagram comments are just as angry as you guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. They are also very mad. Phil M. Ranger says, man, y'all just can't take a hint that the fan base is sick of just the same Mighty Morphin figures, huh? No wonder y'all keep losing money and have to keep partnering with other companies. Scarlet Archer, y'all know you have like 30 plus years of other shows, some of which might have no merch at all, right? The fandom is angry that all we're getting is Power Rangers. Where is SPD? That is another good one. It's SPD. It's 2025. There could be SPD stuff here. The answer is that Mighty Morphin, whether we like it or not, is one, the biggest the franchise has ever been. 2, where the money making is. They can make more Mighty Morphin toys forever and they'll still make money. 3, dinosaurs are cool. Like, my 3-year-old niece loves Mighty Morphin because she's been shown it and she's like, dinosaurs, I friggin' love that. And then we'll show her any other Power Rangers season and she like doesn't care as much. She calls the Green Ranger my Tommy. She's like, where's my Tommy? But these are made for kids. These are the Playmates toys that we heard about last year and we got the leaks of last week. These are 6-inch figures for kids. They are not collector's figures. They're not meant to be the Lightning Collection. In fact, they are very much not meant to be the Lightning Collection. They are very much not meant to be as detailed as the Lightning Collection. So, next week, in a month, when these are revealed, I am begging you guys. I am begging everyone in chat, everyone watching this YouTube video, because I know my viewers are smarter than this. Please, 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 do not go into the comments when they post these toys and go, we gave up the Lightning Collection for this. These look like shit. The Lightning Collection looked great. These aren't meant to be the Lightning Collection. These are meant to be when you go to the store and see the little TMNT toys. These are meant to be those equivalent to those. These aren't for me and you 30-year-old people, millennials. These are for children. These are meant to be breakable and to be played with. They are for children, and the price point is probably going to show that too. We've been told that we will be getting a collector's line, more in line with the Lightning Collection later on down the line from Playmates, which is exciting because then we get morphers and stuff, and hopefully they don't start out with Mighty Morphin, but just maybe they might. So tired of the MMPR suits? That's what Power Rangers is to 90% of the population, honestly. This is Hasbro we're talking about? No, see, it's not. That's where you're getting it wrong. That's the exact wrong way to think about it. You said, this is Hasbro we're talking about. This is the same company that sells the same Transformers mold 15 times to justify it because they're different characters. No, it isn't. This is from Playmates. This toy line is from Playmates. It's not from Hasbro. Hasbro no longer owns the master toy license for Power Rangers. It has almost nothing to do with Hasbro. They don't make the toys anymore. So, like, yes, I will love whenever we get new toys that aren't Mighty Morphin. For now, the new toy owner is starting out with the one that makes the most money. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Do I think Playmates is going to turn it around for Power Rangers? No. I think the only way to turn it around for Power Rangers is to have a good running show on TV or a good movie franchise going and then toys that follow that. But seeing as we don't even have Cosmic Fury toys, which I assume, fingers crossed, if Playmates has their shit on correctly, the next line after this should be a Cosmic Fury line. They're like, oh, you didn't get any toys from that? Let's make you Evil Ollie. Let's make you Red Ranger Amelia. Why not? But for now, the first thing you do out of the gate is do exactly what you know will make money. And this will make money for some people. This will make money for people right out the gate. Let's see. There's something else I have that we want to talk about. And that is some magazine scans and some toy reveals. I want to talk about this guy. I want to talk about Blizzard Sorbet. Because this is the most menacing picture of Gabu I've seen. Ever. This picture is insanely menacing. Next to this derpy ass idiot of a Gochizo. Like, what? Also, Hunter said, looks like they just want the adults' money and not kids' money. What kids' money? That's an insane thing to say. Think about the words you're typing. Like, yes, the adults is who has the money. He's just a little guy. Somebody said, I think it was in the Discord, he said it looks like a poison dart frog, and now I can't unsee it. He absolutely looks like a poison dart frog. Look at him. He's just a little guy. He's got his little feet, little toes right there. Little toesies. Looking over, and he's like, ah. The funny part to think is that, like, the ice cream is the Gochizo, but this isn't. This is his wrapper. Because he's, like, in there, and he's coming out of it. And then you bust it open, and he's still there. You bust it open, and he's still there. Just looking out. I have more pictures to show you guys. Here is he. Here is he. Just looking all cool. You press the top button, he starts making noises like that. And then you put him in. Oops. I don't know why it's asking me that now. Come on. There we go. Then you put him in. You put him in the mouth, and you close it, and it chomps, and it goes, eat, 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 eat. I made this joke on Instagram, but because you guys don't follow me, let me just say, this is when Netflix asks, are you still watching the show? And then this is what's actually happening. This is what's actually happening. This is what we're doing instead of watching the show. And then you turn it, and as soon as you hit the burm, he pops open. He pops open, and my favorite part about this is Gabu gets the motherfucking John Cena spinner belt. Gets the John Cena WWE spinner belt for Blizzard Sorbet. I'm really curious on how the country accent is going to sound to it. I thought it was a girl. Am I crazy in remembering that this and Frappe Gochizo is a girl? This looks so stupid. Dude, the whole show looks stupid, but it's been so fire. The whole show's been stupid, but it's been so fire. I'm going to call Bitter Gabu Emo Gabu. Peter Parker Gabu. This is sick. I really like this. I kind of want to pre-order it now. If it's not too late over on Toku Collectibles. I think it looks so cool. And then we got magazine scans of the form, which is just, you guys know how I feel about the Blizzard Sorbet form. It still looks beautiful here in all its 16-bit leaked glory. In all its 16-bit leaked glory. This is the first Kamen Rider that's like everything about it, it's all about candy. Yeah. Also, what's going on with the shoes here? Why are they a different color from everything? I didn't realize his knee pads were also ice cream cones. That's pretty cool. And then we got the little 360 look here. Him using the regular sword, which I guess means he doesn't get a weapon for this form, like a specialized weapon for this form, which I thought was going to happen more. So I'm surprised at that. I'm surprised he's not getting his own weapon. But then again, we are getting more riders with more weapons anyways. Did you watch the new Spider-Man show? I have not. I don't have Disney Plus right now. I gave it up a while ago. And then his nice little rider kick of him floating through. I think it looks cool. This is the one magazine scan I've seen out there so far. The biggest thing to note here is him and Sachika right here eating, made up. So even though Sachika knows he's a Granute now, she accepts him, which we figured was going to happen. Everyone will come around eventually. Hopefully Honto comes around and accepts him. The undersuit makes it pop. I really dig it. I think it's so good. The colors on it and everything. As someone that's colorblind who like can't name you what this is and what this is, I think it looks great. It looks beautiful. It reminds me a lot of Thundergale Revice, but I look at this and I look at Thundergale Revice and I go, oh, that works more for me than Thundergale Revice does. Now he needs to shoot ice cream out of his hands. I wonder if he gets some kind of like power like that. I wonder if he's a wizard, honestly. This looks very wizardy to me. So I'm wondering if he has some sort of floofy wizard powers using ice cream that way. I think it would be dope. Honto is today's racist. Imagine if they make him an evil. Imagine if they make an evil brother version of him. You mean like a bitter Gabu version of him? Kamen Rider version of Elsa? My daughter would love that. Watch them recolor this as Neapolitan ice cream for the Hyper Battle DVD. Let's go. I think the Hyper Battle DVD is this guy recolored as ramen. He'll be sliding around. I feel like Cake King should have did that. Or Cake King kind of does do that, right? If he ice skates, dude. If he ice skates and like, kind of like Iceman from X-Men. Oh. Toei CG budget probably cannot handle this, but I'm like, give me that. Give me that. Isn't Bake pretty much Honto to Bitter Gab? As far as we know, yes. I talked about this before. I think I talked about it on Monday stream, so it was kick only. So if anyone anyone on YouTube will probably see this for the first time, but like story spoilers that are out right now. Don't get me wrong. There's tons of story spoilers of people saying like about Suga, about Suga being Bake and him becoming a zombie and all this stuff. I will say this. Form spoilers and new writer spoilers are so much easier to get right because there are toy listings. There are toy listings. There are magazine scans like this that people get to see beforehand, and they get to know what's happening purely based on seeing, oh, this is Kamen Rider Cake King, or this is Gabu Cake King form. This is, Valen Frappe form, Gochizo. People see those boxes get printed. People see those toys get made. That's how those leaks get out. Story spoilers, much different, because that's something that needs to be closer to the chest and tighter, and only very few people know that. If I know a toy spoiler, a toy leak, then I can work for 100 different companies. If I know story spoilers, then I only just work for Toei in the hero division, and that's how I know those story spoilers. So story spoilers, take them with a very, 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 very little grain of salt. A very little grain of salt. That's why, to compare it to something more recently, that's why we had all these story spoilers that were wrong for Gojuger and didn't really know what Gojuger was until the very last second. And still, a week out from airing, we still really don't know what Gojuger is, story-wise. We know what all the toys were. We knew what the toys were months ago. We knew what the helmets looked like months ago. But as far as the story, we don't really know. People in my YouTube comments are like, actually, it's going to be this. Actually, it's going to be this. Actually, it's going to be this. And there's like 8 different things they're saying. So like nobody really knows. Do I think Suga won't be Bake or become a zombie? No. It's been passed around enough that maybe that'll probably happen. But at the same time, why do I want to spoil the story when like Gabu is doing it far better than I could have imagined they would do it? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't I just want to see it play out? Because Gabu is telling a story far better than I could have imagined the story that they want to tell. So let it just come. Let it just come to you guys. Let the screen tell you the story instead of trying to figure out or read all the spoilers first and then be like, I know that this is going to happen. Actually, we know this is going to happen. And it's like, let it happen. Let it happen and watch it happen. Gabu's been so consistent. Gabu has my full trust right now. I was going to talk about this on Monday and then I got lost, but like, it's been so long since I felt this way about a Kamen Rider. And I felt good about Geats. Don't get me wrong. I love Geats. Geats is probably my second favorite rider. I felt really good about Geats. But there's something about Gabu that like everything is hitting right here. You know what I mean? Everything hits in the chest. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen here? Oh my God, I can't believe these emotional stakes keep getting up and upped and upped and upped. And I feel that way about Gabu. Whereas Geats, I feel like now in Geats timeline, 21, episode 21, 22, I was like, I understand what this show is. It resets. We go back. We do another game. Oh, now we're doing the Jamato Grand Prix. Oh, now we're going to do the Desire Royale. Same game. Whereas Gabu, I'm like, there are so many ways they can take this. And it'd be crazy if they take it any which way. And the way that they're taking is the best. I'm loving everything about it. It's such a special show. We haven't gotten a rider like this in a while, and I think it's going to be a very long time before we get a rider like this again. So I'm just like along for the ride. Imagine if someone was watching Gabu without knowing the spoilers or the leaks from the community. Yeah. Even the stuff that I post. Like imagine somebody seeing Cake King for the first time in show instead of seeing, the shorts that I post or anything about Cake King. We had a million drawings of Cake King before he was out there. How do you feel about Crow's build? He's one of my favorite riders of all time. I have I have his jacket because he's one of my favorite riders of all time. Build is my number one rider series. For those of you that don't know, for me, it goes Build, Geats, O's, Drive, Gaim. And Drive is only there because Drive is my first rider. Trust me, I understand that nothing happens in the first 24 episodes of Drive, but it's stuck on my top 5 because it was my first rider series. O's is just the perfect rider series and does, like, you watch that and you're like, this is what a Kamen Rider is. Kabuto is my personal favorite. Kabuto fucking Kabuto fucking rules. Double Geats build. I can see why Double's up there for a lot of people. Don't get me wrong. I love Double. Double's last 2 episodes ruined Double for me. Not ruined Double. It knocks Double off of my top 5 for me. I love Double with my whole heart. Double's last 2 episodes need to be erased from existence. Double does everything right, and then the last 2 episodes is just like, just kidding. And it's like, why? Why take away every emotional beat you built on just to have these last 2 episodes? Once Terror is defeated, Double's over. Thoughts on the SH Ram figure? Love it. Last episode wasn't needed, to be honest. Agreed. I think it's the last 2 for me, because I think when Terror dies, and then there's 2 episodes after that where they're like, we have to beat Foundation X, and it's like, where did this come from? Where's Foundation X coming from? The Ram figure I think is great. If I had the money to collect SH figure arts, I would. Still kind of new to Kamen Rider, though I've seen a few episodes of Kuga. Kuga's great. Keep watching Kuga. Double Geats Wizard Ghost. I still have to watch Wizard. I stopped at Forza. Wizard and Ghost are the last 2, I think, Heisei riders. Phase 2 riders. And then I've seen all of Heisei Phase 2. I've seen up to like episode 12 or 15 of Ghost. What do you want to see in a Boom Booger and King Oger team up movie? If we get one, I'm pretty sure. Honestly, if there's a team up movie and if it's announced tomorrow, I want it to be the Boom Boom Grand Prix. I want it to be the Boom Boom Grand Prix and the King Ogers are entered into the Boom Boom Grand Prix. Because like, don't set up that story for so long if you're not going to give it to me. You know what I mean? Are there any other leaks? No leaks, really. Just like, there's drawings of stuff. Yeah, no leaks. Tomorrow we'll get a little more information on stuff. There's the Boom Boom Changer got announced. The Boom Boom Change Axe Memorial version. Toku Lectables. And I wasn't going to get the Boom Boom Changer. I was like, I don't really need the memorial version of this. I have the regular version and I'm not like, I don't love it. But then the Boom Boom Change Axe got announced and it's gigantic and the colors on it are beautiful. And I'm like, holy shit, I might want that. Holy shit, I might want that. Because like it changes into a sword. Don't get me wrong. The sword and the axe doesn't actually do anything. The changer is what I want more so, but the colors on it are really good. Oh, you guys can't see it. There you go. Sorry. Yeah, the colors on it are what I think is really good looking. Fixes the colors from the DX version. You need it because you want to cosplay as Gemba. I kind of want to cosplay as Joe. And I think it would be cool to have this while doing the cosplay of Joe. Especially because it's bigger. It's like the full-size DX version. I also didn't realize during the show that this little thing changes when they change this. It goes from drive to arms. I had no idea those words were there. The gold is so good. It looks so sick on it. And the DX version is like some lame dull color. But like here, it looks amazing. So I don't know what I would do with the rest of this axe, but I do want the DX version of the changer. Weapon is actually really cool. It's just the DX one sucks. The DX one is terrible. The DX one is terrible. This looks so good. $280 on Toku Collectibles. If you want 5% off, use code Achilles at checkout. And that'll get you quite a bit. What's 5% of 280? Quite a bit off if you want it. You just want to rock the overalls? I want overalls so bad. I don't know why. Is it premium Bandai? Yeah, all the memorial stuff is premium Bandai. So you can get it from places like Toku Collectibles or HLJ, wherever you can order stuff like that. DX1 is pretty cheap plastic, so I'm tempted to get this. It is. Goju Eagle would be like a funny character. You think so? He looks like a party kid. I think Goju Tyranno is going to be the comedic relief. I think Goju Tyranno for sure. Get the case for the Boom Boonger axe so you can reenact that episode where he recruits Genba and he just throws it open. Yeah, this is beautiful. What other pre-orders are up now? What other pre-orders just started? Let's see. Gundam. Somebody posted about the Gundam opening for Gundam Quetzalcoatl. I don't know what it's called. This one. G-Quux. I looked for it yesterday. I didn't realize it wasn't out yet. Pre-order closed for the SH Figuarts Rabbit Tank Hazard form. To have this on my shelf. To have this on my shelf would be incredible. This is something that I looked at a couple times. I was like, do I want this? Do I need this? I don't even have the changer, but like I could get this, right? And then I thought about doing the actual Gabu thing for like a con that I'm going to. The actual Gabu jacket for a con. And I was like, maybe. It only comes in 2 sizes though, medium and large. And I definitely won't fit in a large. I'd fit in a Japanese extra large, but I won't fit in a Japanese large. Do you have the Build Hazard Ride Watch? No, but I have the Hazard trigger for like actual build. I pre-ordered the Tega sword, so we'll open it when it gets here next week or the week after. It might get here by Monday, the Monday that it airs, so that'll be great. Vram Chibi plushie, which is great. The Talking Gochizo set, which is basically the new way they're doing memorials. Cosplaying while exposing the belt on your abs? Exactly. It'll just be really cold. Who cares? It'll just be cold when I wear it. I also thought about getting the Mimic Driver. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. There's absolutely zero point to it. You like put it in, it says some words, and it moves. But I'm like, that would be kind of cool to have. Even though one thing I hate when they do these premium Bandai stuff, they still release it with this dog shit belt. This dog shit children's belt when it's $100 belt. And it's like, just put the CSM straps on there, guys. I would pay $20 more if you release this stuff with the CSM belt. Or with the premium, whatever you want to call it, straps now. What if we all do a cosplay group as Boom Boongers? I'll gladly do Genba because it's iconic. Somebody, I remember when Taya was first announced, people were like getting the Taya's shoes off Temu. Genuine question, but what do you think of the Crow's build Chemi card? I think it's adorable. I only have the build Chemi card, but I dropped Chemi cards pretty quick. I held on to them for a lot longer than I should have, and then I dropped them pretty quick. They just got too redundant, and it's another reason that I don't like Gotchard, because Gotchard just like shits on its own gimmick way too much. Shits on its own rules way too much. Will you get Bitter Gabu's belt? Probably when it gets cheaper and I see it on Bai. I really didn't think I was going to, but after seeing it in the show, I'm like, yeah, I kind of want that bad. And it's just like, Gabu is just winning me over so much that screw my rules that I'd put on myself of like, do I need everything this season? It's like, yeah, I should buy them. What's your favorite Sentai team? Lucky Star. My favorite Sentai theme is Lucky Star. By far. Me and Gemma both love lollipops, so I can carry it around when I cosplay. Love to get Shoma's hoodie, but I think I might try to make or find my own cheap version. Let's check AliExpress, shall we? AliExpress. Planning on getting Valen and Vran SHF for the next haul. Dude, I thought about it. My friend is getting the Gabu one because his friend is in China right now and at the Tamashi Nation store, and they have it. And I'm like, oh, grab me one. Grab me one. Bring it back with him. That would be great. Dude, I don't know how this heard me. Maybe I searched it already, but Gabu cosplay is already typed in. Gabu cosplay. It was like the autocomplete. That was weird. AliExpress knows me too well. There it is. 32 bucks. 32 bucks for what? Oh, for only the coat. If I want the whole thing, the set is $86.90. Delivery March 26th to April 4th. And I'd probably get an XL because it's from China. This is on AliExpress. They do have this fucking King Odra cosplay that I've wanted forever. I want this Gira cosplay so bad. Super Sentai, what is your favorite Sentai series? I used to say Go Busters, but now it's King Odra. Now it's King Odra by far. It's not bad at all. For like just this, I wouldn't buy the toys on AliExpress. I don't know what you're getting there. But ooh, look, they even have the undersuit. One sold. This is from Uncle Hulk. Uncle Hulk is very reliable or very well known in the cosplay community. Will you be a fan of Precur? Absolutely never. I got that Gira cosplay. It's good, worth it. No, I saw it in real life. One of my friends had it for Power Morphicon. He was wearing it for Power Morphicon, and I like got to see it up close, and I was like, this sold me. This absolutely sold me. I want it so bad. No, I will not be a fan of Precure. It's definitely not for me. This Gabu one's looking good, though. This Gabu one's looking good. I don't even need the top jacket. I just want this sweater. I can't even buy just the sweater. Top and... Oh, this is top and pants. Ooh, I can buy it just like that. This jacket seems like it would get super fucking hot, but the rest of it is fine. Top and pants for 58 bucks? What food do you think will be Berserker or finer? At this point, I don't think we'll get a Berserker. If we do, it'll be Dark Treats, and he'll probably just use it in his normal Gabu form. Final form. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I just have zero answer. I just have zero answer. Like, what do... Oh, for Gabu's final form, don't say Precure's fire. I don't need to watch Precure. I'll throw it out. Let's go with a buffet. He's just gonna Gabu buffet form. How do you think Hanto will get his poster form? Probably by his granite organ failing him. It's Sailor Moon, but they fight like DBZ. What's the one? Oh, I'm thinking of Symphogear. I was like, what's the one that's like super... Symphogear is the one I was thinking of. Any new information on Gabu ice cream form? Yeah, we just looked at it a lot. If you rewind like 20, 30 minutes, we'll be talking about it. What else did I see here? Ooh, a Gabu helmet. Ooh, that's a nice helmet. Customized size, $280. Not bad, not bad. Do I want a Gabu helmet? Gabu is a nice helmet. I would not buy toys off AliExpress. Oh, wait. This is $11? Excuse me? When do I think the theme will be released by the band? Next week when the show airs. Oh, it's $11 for the wig. Sorry. For the whole thing, it's $35. Still not bad. Still not bad. I bought my Luffy cosplay off AliExpress. I'll dress as Okaroon. Hell yeah. I'm going to an anime convention in March. I'll be Okaroon for sure. It's literally just a middle school uniform. Some of us didn't go to middle school in Japan, okay? Is there a Momo? Maybe. I want this Okaroon, though. I want Turbo Granny Okaroon. This is wig only. I want everything. Why is there so many options here? Suit 1 and Suit 2, the only difference is glasses. Where is with Suit 10 is with everything? Yeah. Okay. Suit 10 has everything and it's $67. Not bad. Kamen Rider Turbo Granny. Is there anyone wearing this? No, nobody took any pictures in it. Damn. I want to see pictures. I'm super into Don. I think Don is sick. See these people's pictures. Sizewell is a little big for a 1.7 meter person. You got a size XL. Arrived whole, the right size, great quality, pro price wig. Sincerely, no regret. Mission button seller refused to send a new button. Cover cost of buttons or refund. So that's what the 2 stars is for. Hey, you know what? You get what you pay for, and I'll pay for it anyways. If any of you have not watched Don, you definitely should. Don, best Sentai show of this year. Don is the best Sentai show of this year, and I'm not afraid to say it. This is a 3D printed... If this is a $71 helmet, I'll buy it right now. Wait, I want Geats 9. Oh, it's 80. 87. Buffa is 71. Oh, that's like 3D printed with no finish on it. Look at AliExpress is cosplayer heaven. I got my DGP outfit. I was trying to remember the name of it. I got my DGP outfit from here, and I got my Naruto outfit from here. Not Naruto, sorry, One Piece, Luffy outfit. The only problem with the Luffy outfit is I could not find a fucking straw hat to fit my big ass head. I had to look 12 different places. I literally have 4 straw hats in my house because I just couldn't find one that fits. Because my head is so big. Boom Boonger is peak? Yes, but Don is more peak. Don is peaker. If you can get past the weird part of the first episode, Don is great. Like all anime, there is a weird part in the first episode. And once you get past that, it is great. Is Okarun a fucking rider? Technically, Momo is a rider because she rides Okarun. Is there a Boom Boonger cosplay? Oh, dude. Can I show you guys something? Everyone is getting their Boom Boonger, their Boom Boom jackets in. Their Boom Boonger champion jackets. And let me just show you the GOAT real quick. Let me just show you the absolute fucking god that is Stickosaurus real quick. Who got his champion jacket with the Boon Orange helmet. And I didn't realize he had the Boon Orange outfit too. What? I am referring to Stick, yeah. Just amazing. Absolutely incredible. And I didn't buy the Boon Champion jacket. I was like, I don't need this. Why would I ever need this? And then I see everyone posting theirs. And this one specifically, I was like, I might have fucked up. I might have fucked up because I really want it now. Like, that looks peak. That looks so good. It looks so insanely sick. For those of you that don't know, Stickosaurus made my Zen Kaiser helmet back there. Right there. And it's literally the best helmet I have. This is a lightning collection. This is a lightning collection. This is from Super Queen. This is made from vacuum sealed plastic, so it's different. But the Zen Kaiser 3D printed and crazy good. Crazy good. Absolute crime that Saikato never got his own jacket. I believe there's a picture of him with a jacket that's purple, and it's just never been in the show. That jacket might as well be super expensive. It is super expensive. I think it was like $300. And so now I'm seeing everyone posting their pictures with the jackets, and I'm like, damn it. Damn it, I screwed up. Let's check AliExpress. Boom Boonger cosplay. Boon Boonger. For the King Oger one, they never have... Look at... They just never have Tom Boger. I want the Tom Boger jacket. They have Jeremy... Racules, Himeno, and Gira. But none of my GOAT. And like, that's the one I want. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh shit, guys. Do I need this? No, not Saikato with Joe's jacket. He's wearing a jacket that has purple. Or maybe Joe's jacket does have purple and I'm just crazy. Do I need this? I have the helmet and the memorial changer. Oh my god, it looks so good. I just bought so many tickets for like Valentine's Day and stuff. I don't have money for this right now. Fucking hell. Come on. They have all of them. Dude. What? Wait. Are you sure you would fit in that? I'd fucking make myself fit. I'm losing weight. Don't worry. I'm losing weight. You think I'd ever worn spandex before? I could do it. They're super expensive. I can never get a toy from them. From AliExpress. Don't buy toys from AliExpress. Cosplay things, fine. But I don't think toys would be legitimate from AliExpress, honestly. Sumiyu Cosp Store. I think this is who I got my DGP outfit from. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, shit. They have Die Ranger ones, too. Power Rangers Super Legends. Didn't take me anywhere. It says request cannot be found. Look, the MMPR ones though, those are sick. If that legacy helmet fit my head, I would absolutely buy an MMPR suit. Or the Lightning Collection. The Lightning Collection helmet doesn't actually fit my head because my head is too big. Sadly. Oh, Stick also printed me my my In Space Silver helmet that I got signed. Hold on, 1 second. Oh, Stick printed this too. This is a sick helmet. I love this. Printed this, obviously did all the finishing on it. It's amazing. But this is signed by Justin Nemo in Space Silver, who is my favorite Power Ranger. It is beautiful. If it actually will focus, for some reason it's not. My camera doesn't like focusing a lot. Look at me. Come on. You're right there. You're right there. Focus on me. There we go. Cool. All right. Now you can see it better. Yes, he made this helmet, which I'm in love with. And I had to get it signed by Justin Nemo at Power Morphicon because I was so hyped. I was so hyped to meet my favorite Ranger. And he kept trying to talk to me about like how the helmet was printed and stuff. And I was like, I don't know. My friend did it. Stickosaurus did it. I have no idea. He's great. He's outside. You can go talk to him if you want. It's great. Does Uncle Hulk have Gabu cosplay? He just had the undersuit as all. We'll put this right there so I don't have to like go back and put it back right now. Can you do the morph? I do have the morpher in my box. I have like a display next to my TVs. In one of the shelves of the display is all In Space Silver stuff. The morpher, the helmet, the Lightning Collection figure. And I think that's it. I guess that's it. I don't but yeah. Seeing all this Boom Booger stuff here, it doesn't come with the like belt or the boots. It looks like it comes with the gloves though, which is good. For $141, you get all that, but not the boots or the belt. That's kind of cool. Black and orange don't come with the shoulder pieces either. Power Rangers Lost Galaxy is one of the greatest Power Rangers TV shows. I can't argue with you. Lost Galaxy fucking rules. Geets cosplay is just the undersuit. Geets cosplay rule or Lost Galaxy rules. Dude, I might get this. I might get this just to have a Gabu cosplay. Because I think that would come in handy for a lot of videos. If I had a Super Sentai suit, I think it would be Gokaiger. I've seen a lot of sick Gokaiger ones. When you guys see the video, like Masahiro Inoue, here, let's see. I'll show you guys. You know how crazy small the world is? Let's see. GGE. Is that what the thing is called? What's Masahiro Inoue's YouTube channel? It's like GG. There it is. GGE channel. So he was at Power Morphicon and he did these videos. And let's see if I can find what I'm looking for. I definitely won't find me because I didn't come around here much and they didn't let people film in this area for some reason. This is sick. But there's one specific one I'm looking for. Shout out CV. CV rules. He makes all the sick pins I have and stuff. And all the sick stickers. How am I thinking about the Gabu Sorbet toy? I think it looks sick. I want it. I might actually have to go pre-order it. Dude, there's a... It's a very specific thing I'm trying to show in here.
Los Angeles no sekai ka. Thank you. Yaba.
Maybe it was in day one. Oh, he went to Cars Land. Where's the cosplayer at? Maybe it's in day one and I didn't notice. But there's a part in one of these videos where he meets Decade Complete. He meets Decade Complete form of Power Morphicon. The craziest part is I know that guy and I've known him before before like Tokusatsu. I know him completely different in a completely different walk of life than anything Tokusatsu. And then one day he was like, "Oh, you like Power Rangers? I love Power Rangers." And then at Japan World Heroes, he walks up to me in full on Gokaiger 10th anniversary gear with the Gokai Galleon and everything. I forgot what that form is called, but he walks up and goes, "Hey Dylan." And I was like, "Hello. Who is this?" And then he tells me his name. I was like, "This is crazy. That's crazy that I know this person." And then he came to Power Morphicon as Decade Complete form. And I was like, dude, a shout out to you. I don't know where you get the money for this stuff. I hate 21 suit, but that cosplay is really great. I love the 21 suit. The 21 suit is so incredibly Tokusatsu. Hey, it's the GOAT. Gojira opening could be amazing. Most amazing opening in Super Sentai ever. I can't wait to hear the studio version of it. You guys are gonna hate me. I didn't love. Wait, real quick. Uncle Hulk already has Gojira undersuits out. Uncle Hulk already has Gojira undersuits out. $155. I heard this is gonna be expensive because the way it's printed is like see how these textures are different and everything. So like if you want to cosplay Gojira, expect a pretty penny. Expect a pretty penny. Only like the girl verse so far in the live version. I only listened like the first 10 seconds of the live version, but I was like, I'll wait till the studio version because I don't want to judge it on this. So let me just wait till the studio version. Dude, Uncle Hulk killing it. $25 shipping too. But at least it gets here in a month. Still not super quick. I would love to have a build cosplay or Kiva Emperor form. I always didn't know if I would want to build cosplay. I don't know why. Build's my fucking favorite writer ever, and I was always like, do I want to build cosplay? It's kind of weird. It's not like there are other writers I would cosplay before build. Mainly, like I would do Zenkaiser first, but there's other cosplays. And then I saw somebody in a build cosplay the other day in a video, and I'm like, I'm an idiot. That thing's beautiful as hell. I should have just went for it. I should have just got it instantly. I will say the one thing that I probably would do is I would get the suit and everything. Actually, no, scratch that. I'd probably get it all from Transform Studios. I think Transform Studios on Instagram has some of the best suits that I've ever seen. Transform _ studio. Their suits, incredible. And oh shit, we just watched this dude. Wait, did they make this suit? That makes sense. We just watched this dude. Their suits look great, and I only see good things about them. So I'd probably get the whole thing from this place. I believe they have sales all the time where their suits are like $600. And like, oh. Do I hire this guy? No, because I want him to keep making suits. So when I eventually have the money to buy a suit, when the YouTube channel blows up and I can buy my own suit, I can buy it from this guy. Look at it. Also, the build helmet will not... This is the only reason when Stick first asked me what helmet I wanted, and I didn't say build, the only reason is because it will not fit on any of my shelves. Don't stop, boom, boom, don't stop. Oh, this dude's not even wearing the changer. Do they wear the changer in Boom Booger? They do. They definitely do. What's my favorite build form? Base build form is pretty sick. Dude, I feel like I need this because I have the memorial changer. I feel like I need it so bad because I have the memorial changer. I would do In Space Silver in a heartbeat too because I love In Space Silver. This form is my least favorite build form because they could have used it in the last episode and they chickened out. Kamen Rider Double sounds so expensive to buy. Why? Double is actually like one of the most beautiful costumes of all time, I think. Dude, he's fire. I think the like where Sentai gets expensive is like helmets, belts, boots. That Time Fire one looked nice. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'm in the mood to cosplay. I want to start cosplaying again. I want to cosplay and I want to do sick fucking photo shoots with them again. Like, could you imagine? Bro, like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Look how fire it is. Could you imagine just walking down a convention like this? This being, yo. The Transform Studio has beautiful suits. I would love to get one of their suits one day. So yeah, if you're buying anything from Toe Collectibles, use Achilles at checkout because it helps out the channel and helps me buy suits. Or subscribe to the YouTube channel, become a member, or subscribe to the Kick where it all helps out. It all helps me get a new suit, and maybe I can one day dress like a Kamen Rider or a Boom Boonger. Just saying. Have you heard Sky's the Limit? Personally, one of my best Final Form inserts in the franchise. I don't know what it is. I've probably heard it, but I don't know by name. But we'll do an insert song tier list someday. Probably not on YouTube because YouTube will copyright the shit out of it. But I'll post the video on YouTube after I edit it down and get rid of all the copyright. But that is where I'm going to end today. I was going to play video games, but like we just ended up talking and hanging out and doing new stuff. So Monday I'll be live again. We're watching the last episode of Boom Boonger, and then the newest episodes of Kamen Rider Gabu and Armor Hero if it comes out. I don't think it will. Maybe we'll see if it comes out this weekend. Monday over at kick.com/Achilles. I'll go live on TikTok on Monday, but I can't promise for how long. There's just weird things about going live on TikTok that like it's hard to deal with. So go follow at kick.com/Achilles if you want to watch the newest episodes with us every single Monday. And then Wednesday we'll be back here ranking on YouTube and Kick ranking Boom Boonger. Everything about Boom Boonger and all my final thoughts on Boom Boonger and how I never get to say Boom Boonger ever again. Sadly. And then Friday I'll be live again. And I'll probably watch Captain America at that point. So we can talk about that too. Thank you so much everyone for hanging out. I am going to peace out and enjoy the rest of my night. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night too. I will see you next time.